So hello guys, how are you doing? Today I've got a very special video um, just because we've reached more than 1,000 subscribers, um, and I know I'm a little bit late now. Actually we are at 1,200, I think, more or less, um, but I've been busy these days, and well, that's it. The first thing I'm gonna do, uh, turn on the lights, like that. Well, not much difference, but open. That's it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to say is that here I have the whole box. It's pretty big. His weight is around 2.2 kilos. And it's already opened. Why? Because I wasn't at home. It was some relative of mine at home. So this person has to check that everything was okay. So we can proceed to pay to the seller, you know. But I haven't seen it yet. So this relative told me that everything was alright. So it's only this part open. Like, he just took a sneak peek. So I will just try to open it. I'm not a professional cameraman. I'm recording just with my iPad with a very improvised tripod, and because this box is so big, I had to record it like sideways, and because my desk is not the biggest in the world. So let's start. I've got some gloves, but this other is like pretty weird. One moment, I'm fighting with my gloves and I'm pretty nervous actually. This is my first World War II era original Stahlhelm. Well, my World War II original first one actually, because I have an M1, but it's after November 44, I think. So let's start. Everything is okay. Yeah. So let's take it with my hand. I've done this pretty quickly. So this, by the way, if you haven't seen the title of the video or the or the image, this is an M42 LUFTSCHUTZ beaded helmet. So pretty nervous. And this came from Italy, by the way. Oh gosh. From Italy. It's everything in Italian. I'm a Spanish, by the way. Oh, I see something. Gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. It smells like old. I'm in front of the window, but this is a little bit dark. I will record a little bit with this light, but then I will just like close the whole window and be with artificial lighting. Just, I'm not gonna touch it at all, but look at that, guys. It's 80 years old. 80. So let me just take this apart, take the box apart. One moment. Part by part. So my hands are, the gloves are dirty. I don't know why. I just touch it a little bit. And this is the thing. Unfortunately, the chin strap is broken. Pretty happy, guys. This is the first World War II thing that I see in my life. The lighting is pretty weird. I don't know why. I don't know why, guys. Everything seems to be bad today. Remember, I'm going to do lots of how can I say it? Like lots of shots, image shots, so you can see it better. But let me just have a little bit of fun with it. let me smell that. Gosh. Let me just pause the video, laugh a little bit, and just enjoy it for 5 minutes. Let me just do that, please, and I will return like in a moment. Just look at that, guys. Look at that. It's everything full of shit, you know, but of dirt. So wait. Okay. So I separated the leather piece that was hanging off. Only the little one. There's also a large one, and I brought some paper, some toilet paper, so I can scrap a little bit of rust off. And I'm very, very happy, guys. I'm very, very happy. I have to tell that something that I've discovered here is that, well, this is a civic liner. I don't know how it's named. So this liner was in, well, this whole helmet in general, the beaded helmets, were in general parts used by the LUFTSCHUTZ, the air defense, and the police, the Polizei, German Polizei. This was not, they were not used usually in the front line in combat. But anyway, you can see some weird photos of the front that some soldiers have it. And some, I don't know, I saw one photo of an M40 beaded. So let's stop talking so you can see, guys, what I was talking. This in person is like darker, but this here's a whole stain. I don't know if it's how can I say it in English? Well, I don't think it's a blood stain, but because it's not that dark. Let me search it in Google. And English. Sweat. So that's it. I think it's sweat, but I don't know. So this helmet actually is 80 years old. This a civil liner, as I told you, and I brought a string for the liner. So now everything, all the desk is dirty from from the helmet. But so I brought a string for the liner, and I have a little bit a question. So what's better, to fix the chin strap with some glue, you know, or leave it like that as it is? Just tell me in the comments down here what you want, what you think it's the best thing. If I mean, this is, don't get me wrong, but this is pretty broken. And oh, the other part of the chin strap is pretty long. It's not very aesthetic, you know. But I don't know if it loses what's the word, if it lowers the price, I'm not gonna doing it all, you know. So the lot number, let me focus this. I think here says, let me grab a pen. I think here says ET64 6 and 4, ET64, and this is another number. It's like an O, but I don't know what number is it. As you know, in the M42s were very lightly marked, not very hard, you know, not very deep. But that's what it is. That's it. So let me just show you the outer part of the M42 beaded. So that's a 64, I think, ET64. So I was telling you, the chin strap here is pretty long. It's not that very static, but okay. So here's dirt. Let me just, okay. Is focus? Yeah, that's it. So at the end of the video, I will will show you some photos that I took with good lighting of the beaded helmet. This is my first original helmet of World War II, and it's an M42 beaded. Do you want to know how much I paid for this, and what is its real value, its real cost? You will get surprised. You can search it in Google, for example, an M42 beaded helmet. I haven't got any kind of luck because the chin strap is broken, but so I think I'm very happy by now to find an M42 helmet in Wallapop. So very funny. So I'm lucky about that. And this, by the way, this was brought by from Italy. I don't know the city, but it doesn't matter at all. And the seller was a very good person, actually. Told me that that he bought these helmets. That's it. That he bought these helmets in the 80s, so 40 years ago, in a street market in Milan. So you can guess. Very beautiful, guys. Very, very beautiful. It says, let me just grab it. This. These split pins haven't been removed. the last time someone touched the split pins was 80 years ago, guys. Just keep that in mind. Do you know what are these white things? These are marks, I think cement marks from bumping this person's head with the ceiling of a house. So remember, this was used by the LUFTSCHUTZ, the air defense, and the POLIZEI. There's no decal, I think. I don't know. Did you see anything? Don't see anything in this side. M42 BEADED. Let me just see the other side. Just grab it. Can you see anything? It's a little bit rust, but I'm not gonna touch it because it's history. I can't see anything. Or do I? It's pretty amazing overall, guys. So I'm gonna post you some images. It's full of dirt, and by the way, I'm going to put the string. And let me let me know in the comments whether I should glue this, because look at that. Look at this. This is not very elegant, you know. And this whole thing, dancing around and wrapping around, I think it's gonna broke more. Look at this. Careful. That's it. It's pretty. Look at that. That's gonna break. That's gonna break. Look at that, guys. It's gonna break overall. So I think the best thing is glue it, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. So as I said, we will just post you right now in the video some photos. Just look at that rivet. It's there. Wow. So I put it the string, the liner string. Oof, but the chin strap looks pretty bad, guys. Pretty bad. I don't like something hanging around, but you decide. You decide. So this kind of helmet, it's how can I say? It's not that heavy as the combat ones, because this was not designed for combat. Some people say that these were combat helmets that were not as good as they thought, or it has a mistake or something, and they put a bead on all the helmet, indicating that this was for civil purposes. But that's false. Why? Because you cannot do the bead if the steel or if the metal or whatever it is, it's cold. Why? Because this would not be that good of shape. And you can see the video of Nick of the channel History Secrets that talks about this helmet, and I discovered his channel not so much ago, and he's inspired me to buy this helmet, this M42 BEADED LUFTSCHUTZ helmet, or POLIZEI, and it's I know I saw his video of beaded helmets, and then I wanted to buy a beaded helmet, so that's it. Um, so I was talking about the bead. So in his beaded helmet, it was a LUFTSCHUTZ beaded helmet. It has the rivet right here on the bead. And by the way, you cannot punch a hole through a bead if the bead is not formed before. So what I try to tell, I'm sorry, I'm not English, okay? I'm Spanish. This is a little bit a hassle for me, but you know, it's better for you, for the viewers. So I do this. So you cannot punch a hole through a bead if the bead is not made earlier than the hole. You know what I mean? Is that the bead was done first than the hole, so you cannot. Well, Nick Nick explains this better than me, but you know, these the M42s had a very light bead, so you can see it as good as the M40s or M35s or M38 Gladiator beads. Why? I don't know, but it has a very little bead. You can barely see it if you don't attach the. You don't pass your finger, okay? I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean. Why? I don't know. Maybe because it was the end of the war. I don't know. I haven't seen any other mark in the helmet. Apart from the lot number. But that's it. I think the rivets are marked, but I'm not gonna take them apart or touch it because I'm scared. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Well, I bought this helmet in Wallapop for only 250 euros. You listen it? Oh, all right. 250 euros. So you can imagine how happy I was to see that. And I saw another, not in Wallapop, in another place, another beaded helmet for only 150. Why did I choose this? Because the other helmet hasn't got any liner, nor paint, nor original paint. So it was only the metal thing, and it had beading and everything, and I had to work it. So overall, if you like the video, please subscribe and get like and subscribe. I love you guys. I hope you love me too. Well, I'm just going to measure with this string that I've got, this measure tape, the helmet, and I'm tell you later. So guys, this is me from the future. I forgot to tell you that now all the civil helmets had these cork things, the LUFTSCHUTZ and POLIZEI, just because to adapt some little liners to bigger shells. And this is a very big shell compared to the liner. So this is a 64 shell, and by the way, this is just it's not very big. So it's an average size. The ideal size for people from today is a 66. This is a very big hole. Look, a finger is in here. So this is a 64 shell, and maybe this is a 55 liner, 55 size liner. So if you want to tell me something, just let me know in the comments. And I will be happy to answer you. Yeah, so it is a 64 size shell for a 57 size head. That's it. So as I said earlier, and we finished. They did what? This is a late war helmet, so they were running off material. So that's it. I love you guys. I see you in the next video. Little spoiler. It's about an Stahlhelm. Bye.